Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to Planning with Jamie. Thank you so much for being here today. Today we are going week 42. We are in our Erin Condren 7x9 daily duo, so we need to get our week at a glance all set up so that we can move on to our daily pages. So let's go ahead. We are going to grab our Micron 10 here and we're going to write week 42 right here so I don't forget. And let's see what our date ranges are. Let's see, it starts the 13th. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So October, I cannot believe October is halfway done already. Like, it's going by even quicker than September did. It is just so crazy. Okay, so you guys could see I kind of have like some extra stuff in here. This is basically my dirty way of planning until I can get all my stickers in there because I still need to be able to function. So yeah, goal is to get these stickers down. I was ahead and I was doing so super well with it all, and then next thing you know, life just happens. So this is kit 377 is what we are working with, and let's go ahead. I think we're gonna just like put it in here and then start working on the stickers this week, which is kind of opposite of what I normally do. I'm also trying to make this a quick video. None of my videos are ever quick, you guys. Like, I'm realistic, I have insight. But that being said too, those are the videos I kind of like. So I would rather watch like a more in-depth video than somebody who's just like, here it is, okay, goodbye. So yeah, it all works out in the end. All right, if you've been around for any amount of time, you know I like to do a little dot at the first part of each day. So if you follow the day straight over, I know that now these are each an individual day, and that helps me so much. And then let's keep going with all these stickers. So you also know the spacing is determined by my stickers. Like, I do not measure a single thing in this planner. This planner has gotten so fat, you guys, oh my gosh. Okay. So I always put that box down there, and then if you put a washi strip up here, then you have your natural line going straight down. So we always grab our Chrissy Ann Designs Daily Duo stencil. I think she's coming out with new ones. The other day I was getting ready to start looking, and then one of my kids wanted to do like bracelet making with me. And so I got distracted and I didn't look, but I want to look to see what all she's coming out with, because I love her stencils, and they take like the beating. I mean, I put that into my bag all the time and it has been perfectly fine. All right. And then we also like to put another one down here. I like to box in my pages, I have found, to make it feel a little bit more complete. All right, and then I also like to have the kit number on my spread, and that way we all know what kit we are using. So kit 377, absolutely love that. And then we just keep on going. All right, so these are usually my grocery pickups, and I think 2 at most, because we actually like went into store and went shopping already a couple times. Like on Sunday we did it, and then after dropping the kids off this morning, I had to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. I'm gonna go down one more, or nope, let's go up one more. I'm trying to think how much meal prep I have, and it's kind of hit and miss, but I want to do some fall baking, you guys, like, of course. Okay, then let's go ahead. We're going to turn this page here real quick because I want to get done with the majority of this sheet so that I can cut it down like I normally do. So that being said, we want This one over here. Okay, and then the cut down that I'm talking about is to just only work with this top portion here, and it just makes life so much easier. Mostly because I'm filming. Without filming, I wouldn't really care. But with filming, having more space is everything. Okay, and then I think we need to find some decorative boxes and all that kind of stuff to go with that. Let's see. None of these really work with it. So let's see what like washi strip colors that we have. I think we've used a lot of the orange already. Let's see, orange and pink. I don't know how much we are going to actually have. Oh, we have these. Those are kind of cute. I feel like those could probably work. Let's see what else here real quick. Oh, the black could work also, actually. Let's do that. Let's do black. I know that's really different, but we like different. We don't like to follow the crowd. That is the one thing that it's just always been me. Like, basically, I don't like blending in. I don't like following the crowd. If it's something that doesn't work for me, I'm not gonna do it. And it's very freeing, actually, when you end up getting that, like, to that point in life. It becomes very freeing. And I see my oldest kind of developing a little bit of that, and I kind of like it. Okay, do we want a color one, or do we want, I'm trying to see what colors we do have to see if any of them would work. I think let's just go with the gray one I was originally looking at, because we usually write what week we are up there. Okay, and we're just gonna put that black one randomly up there. This is gonna kind of be a dark page, actually, because also our dots are the gray dots, and so yeah, it's gonna end up being a little bit darker. Oh guys, I didn't get the brain dump out. We know it has to say brain dump up there, because that's the whole point of this page for me, is that it is literally a brain dump, and this works so well. So well. Love it. And then let's go ahead, and we said it was week 42 and the 13th through the 19th, right? Yes, October 13th through the 19th. Okay, that is really, really nice. I'm gonna put my dots down here real quick. Okay, I love that. This page is already done. So super easy. And you guys can see, let me get this open here for us. You guys can see if I flip back here, like I used the heck out of these pages, and I got a lot done this last week. So stuff I didn't get done, I'm gonna pull forward. Some of the stuff I knew I wasn't gonna get done on this week, but I need to keep it in mind, and so I still write it down and then pull it forward. And then I mark it off if it's in process, and I highlight it out if it is all done. So back to this page, we have a lot of fun things here. Let's put in our labels here real quick. So I said down here is always grocery pickup, and that works really, really well. So that's gonna stay. Then the second one up here is a meal prep area. That works really well too. And then we have meals, is the third one up. And then over here is our to buy list. I'm gonna put that one over there. And then down here we have workouts. I have been getting better doing my walking, getting on my treadmill. Guys, I wanted to move my treadmill to my guest room so that it was like upstairs with me. I mean, granted, I can walk down to the basement, but I think, like, as far as not waking kids and everything, that's why I wanted it upstairs. It is like 10, almost a whole foot too long for the area, because it's such a big one. And I'm like, well, guess she's staying downstairs then. So I guess you learn. You live and you learn. Okay, we have all that going on. And then over here, we like to put when our paydays are, which is Monday. But then I need to look to see Wednesday the 15th. This is such a super cute one. This is kit 375. I love it. But Wednesday the 15th is just a trash day right there, not a trash and recycling. So let's get our trash out and put that. Okay. And then we wanted our payday up there, right there. And then our work days this week is Wednesday and Thursday. I almost went into work today because they sent out a SOS, like we're in really critical need of help message, and I was going to, but I pulled an all-nighter last night for my business, and so I didn't think it was the best thing. Plus, I just had so many things I actually needed to get done today that I'm just like, I just gotta keep it off. And so I trusted myself and I kept it off. Okay, a few things I know going on certain days that I am just gonna put the icons down here for, and then we will kind of discuss it as we fill stuff in. Let's put that one down, one more, and then I'm trying to think if there's anything else super specific. I don't think so, but I am gonna put payday up here. I just usually always have the word in there too, and I just feel weird without it. So I think that's good for now. All right, let's go ahead, put in our little dots over here also. Okay, those are done. And then we need to fill in our week over here. Okay, so we have all our Ahuhu dual tip dot pins out here, and these color code everything for me. So we have football or hockey, high school dance, random, high school, elementary, and studio dance. And I have kept these colors for a long time, and I think they're just gonna keep staying the same colors because they just work so well for us. So we're just gonna grab them and start dotting some of the obvious ones that we usually do. First thing first, that one is a studio type one. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have studio dance. And then we also have it on Sunday. So that should be good as far as that one goes. And then we have football on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday morning, and Sunday. So we'll get all of those in there. The other thing I'm gonna go out of order for, because I know that I will forget it, is my son's injection. We wanna put down here, let's just put it right there. I put that in because I'm gonna forget it otherwise. So let's just write in double injection. I like to forget that one. Okay, let's get this to the side again. And then we're just gonna start up top and start working our way down. Okay, so Monday started with an appointment, and then we had high school dance also. So 8:30. And it was for me for an ultrasound follow-up for varicose veins. And in fact, it shows that I have bad reflux in my legs, so I need 3 different procedures to take care of this. That part kind of surprised me, but the fact that it's there didn't surprise me. Like, I have symptoms. That is what ended up taking me. And in fact, I've had symptoms for like 10 years. I've been very stubborn. And so, I don't know, we'll just follow along with what their recommendations are. It has to be 3 because they can only do 1 vein at a time, and they have to do a week in between. So this is gonna be a whole process. Like, it's gonna take a while to do it. All right, so we had high school dance, 3:45 to 5:15. We don't have it tonight, which feels so weird. It is Tuesday currently, so that's why I say tonight. Let's see, anything else on Monday? I think that's all good. Tuesday, we really didn't have tons going on. Up here, I do want to put college. That's a very weird S, but college showcase. at the high school because I wanted to talk to my daughter about going. And she was really in between because next week is her finals week and she has to take them early because of competing her state solo for dance. She's going to miss a finals day, so she has to take them then 2 to 3 days early, which kind of stinks. So she wanted to use her study hall for that, but the study hall teacher, in fact, ended up taking them down to meet with the colleges. So I kind of loved that. And then we had a bill due. We need to collect trash and then clean out fridge and pantry. Clean fridge / pantry, and the other thing I do is bathrooms on Tuesday. So all this feels very doable for once. It used to feel very overwhelming, but meaning I have like this process in place is what actually makes it feel like so doable. All right, purple, these are band, so 7:25 a.m. is when they have band. And I'm just gonna write this in real quick. Okay, and then football is 5:30 to 7 and 5:30 to 7. There's a chance they get done early because it's just getting quite dark by that time. And so, I don't know, I heard in passing that it might get done early. He hasn't made it official and he needs to because otherwise we're not going to show up to pick up our kids on time. So it's kind of in the back of my mind already. And then we have dance. So let's put that in. This one is also dance. And then, so my daughter's gonna stay after and practice her state solo, and I put in band, we put in high school, and we put in the dance time. Down here is football and dance time again. And this is a later night, like Thursday is our late night out of all, like all of our kids are out late on that night. Let's put in our work schedule here real quick. So I open and then that day I close. Oh, but wrong location. As far as work, I don't really look in this area to see what my work hours are, but putting it in here is what helps me like notice what I need to get done on any given day. I just might not have enough time otherwise. All right, so let's double check. Tuesday is all good. Wednesday is all good, except for we have an early out also. So let's get our early out sticker here. We need a laundry day sticker also. You know what? Let's use the bigger one here. So we have laundry day, and then looks like early out. We are, well, here's our early dismissal. Let's use that. I just want to get it done. So I need to sit down and stock up my sticker book again. It just seems like I am going through it so super fast. I don't know, like we are busy and we use a lot of stickers, that's for sure. Okay, so for Wednesday, that looks pretty complete. For Thursday, it's funny because we actually just don't have all these extras this week, which just feels so weird here. We do have Friday Night Lights going on here, and that is, it says arrive at 4:45. Usually it's 5:15, so I'm gonna just write Friday Night Lights, and once we get the specifics, I will come back through and actually like write those because I feel like that timing feels a little bit off to me. Okay, and then on Saturday, let's see, we have 9 to 10 for practice, and then we also have high school dance practice 8 to 1, and that is a state practice. And my daughter needs to take her solo costume because they're gonna go like full out. And so just putting a little note there so that we don't forget that. Oh, and the other fun thing that my kids get to do is an arcade party at their orthodontist. So every month they throw a arcade, like he has a huge arcade down in his basement and stuff. And so they throw an arcade party, pizza party for all of the kids that have birthdays that month, and I love it. Okay, so orthodontist arcade, and I'll know what that means, and it's from 11 to 1. So all of them can go, but obviously my oldest, even though she would go, she's going to be at practice, so she's going to have to miss out, unfortunately. And then if we go down here, we have a football game, and that is a home game. So game, and that's telling me it's home. It is, they just changed the time. So 11 to 1, arrive at 10. That is so early, but I actually love it because the earlier we go, the earlier we get done. This is his last game though, and I'm kind of sad about that, but okay, and then down here we have some studio like cleaning up dances. So the first team goes from 4 to 7, and then my second team goes from 5 to 8. So that'll work out. This is a family meeting that we have been doing each week, and that's working out really well. I find it to be helpful. So then, now that we have our whole schedule, let's get rid of all of these extras here and then start thinking about who needs what when. So here we have a band lesson for a specific kid. So let's put lesson, and then here we also have it for a different kid and put lesson. And so I just put those days so that we are sure that they take their instruments on those days. So that is good. That is good. We did the laundry day. I need to finish collecting the trash. It's halfway done. The fridge is cleaned out. The pantry, I just got to peek at it. I feel like it's going to take less than 5 minutes. And then the bathrooms I haven't done yet. On Wednesday, I do water Wednesday, so water plants. And I used to do all my laundry, but I work and laundry's actually all caught up. So we are good as far as that goes. I feel like I'm gonna write in here planning with Jamie all-nighter because I stayed up all night long to get caught up because December kit release was today. So they are all up there and ready to go for you guys, and I absolutely love it. All right, so Wednesday, water plants. I'm gonna be at work, so I'm not too worried about much. I also work there. So I almost feel like here might be a laundry day again, but we're gonna kind of wait and see. I need to get through some solo stuff, that's for sure. Let's see what we have from last week here. All right, see if there's anything that I need to pull forward. Update family calendar was done. There was a whole bunch of extra birthday stuff, so we're good as far as that. We had a family game and movie night. That was a lot of fun. Guys, I don't think there is anything extra to pull forward from there, so that's really good. So I'm hoping then on Friday, I could focus on dance costumes then. I need to gemstone them and hem a few and add some mesh for a few too. All right, so that page is all done. And like I said, meals, we have a few ideas going on. So we wanted to have ranch chicken, which is a noodle dish with chicken and it is so, so good. A taco ring. And that's just what it sounds like, kind of. It's taco meat with crescent rolls, and it's in a ring. We put refried beans and queso and corn and rice and all that kind of stuff in it too. It's really, really good. And then let's see, hoagies is another one. chicken quesadillas with a rotisserie chicken. Yum, yum. So chicken quesadillas. And then I think the last one that we ended up thinking of was Lazy Man lasagna. And that will be so delicious. So I need to make up taco meat. Like I can make that ahead of time for that. So make taco meat. And then the hoagies, I don't know that we're gonna get through all of them. So freezer hoagies is what I'm gonna write, and it's just basically pre-making a whole bunch of lunch meat sandwiches for my kids for their lunches. We usually do it with Hawaiian rolls, but we're gonna try it with the hoagies this time. So freezer hoagies we will write. And then I think I'm gonna make some brownies. There we go. Grocery pickup, we have gone to Sam's and we have gone to Walmart. Okay, this down here, we want Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I like to write when I work because that kind of predetermines availability, even though I almost feel like I'm more available when I work. So all right, we did those, we did those, we did those. We're quite a way through this week. Like I said, it's Tuesday, so it's not super far into it, but we are getting stuff done here. Okay, so I will fill this out off camera. This bleeding through, these are brand new markers, and so they're just a little bit heavier than what they normally are, but really once you start writing on it, you don't notice that, so I don't even really mind it by any means. But I gotta fill out my brain dump and then get my to buy list going on, which is like a lot of this stuff. And then we have our meal prep down here. This is so super helpful. Workouts, keep it on the tip of my brain, all of our scheduled items, and then all of my household or scheduled tasks that I need to get done. All right, this is Kit 377. Go ahead, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.